Hello? Can y'all hear me okay? I've had to fix my settings quite a bit. Hello Danish, thank you for the gifted sub and thank you for subscribing for 38 months. So, hello. Did Nate break all the settings? No, I think it just updates. Come here from the Furland TikTok. Oh, really? Did you find me through TikTok? Welcome. I haven't streamed. I feel like I properly have not streamed in like 4 weeks. But I actually don't know how long it's been. Here, looks like. Oh, thank you. I washed it and then I just kind of threw my head upside down and blow dried it that way because I was tired. Coop month 2.0 starts now. It does not. Don't even. Oh, thank you. It's so cold in here. Y'all don't even. You don't even know. Not since your birthday. Well, because I did the 22 Days of Kate, and then you did one stream in about 3 weeks. That's insane. To be fair, I was sick for like a week and a half. I'm like, you know, getting over it, but Midjay, thank you for subscribing.
Welcome back, Kate.
Thank you. And Slammit, thank you for gifting a sub to Nate. I found your once I had a job at the zoo with elephants joke. Oh god. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people, surprisingly enough, have been like duetting that. Which was something I wasn't expecting. 20 months? Wow, you got 20 months of gifted subs. Wow, that's so kind. Look at everyone being so nice to you. And you say people bully you. What's that all about? Nobody's bullying. Anyway, back to the fact that it's super cool. I have a heater on me, and I have like my Twitch jacket wrapped around me. I was wearing it, but then I was like, but I want to show off the shirt, you know? They're nice to me in your chat sometimes. What do you mean? Everyone's nice to you all the time. What could you possibly mean? Tiny Small, thank you for subscribing for 43 months. Thank you. Even his bank account is short. Everything about Inbird is short. Okay, so where do we begin? I had my birthday. I turned 30. Which is, I'm still freaking out about that a little bit. Lebdeary, thank you for subscribing for 38 months. Thank you. We got a hype train. I turned 30. I had a little bit of a birthday party. Just between, I don't know how many of y'all are in here. Just between the few of us, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have a birthday party ever again.
I'm so sick and tired of being part of the problem. I don't want to be part of the problem anymore. I want to be the entire problem.
I feel that. Thank you for the bits. So what was I saying? I turned 30, had my birthday party. It was fine. It was good. It's just I forget that, you know, when you invite people over, you know, and you have to set everything up. And along with setting everything up, you also have to take everything down. And you also have to clean up after everybody else because it's not their house, it's your house, you know? And so you have to clean up after them, and then there's like a lot of cups and a lot of dishes and a lot of, you know, drinks left around, and then you're gonna be finding like, you know, beer bottles on the side of your couch 2 weeks after your birthday. Yeah, is that a new hype train kind of thing? Anyway, I ruined the birthday. No, you didn't. But anyway, it was fine. It was fine. It was just one of those moments where I was like, and also I had like half the people that were like, I had a whole group of people and like half of them ended up not showing up. So I turned 30 in 8 days. How's it feel? How's it feel to know that you're gonna be on the same plane of being old as me? Anyway, but so I had my birthday party, and then
I cleaned my room up so much that the only trash left in that room was me.
Fair. I turned 30 in 6.5 years. I'm almost there. Nate, I swear to God. what's it like being young? Don't answer that. You tell me all the time. Anyway, so after my birthday, what did I do? I went to a Halloween party. Oh, I have to tell you about the Halloween party. So, well, it wasn't really like a Halloween party. I went to my favorite bar. I dressed up as Viper, and I thought a whole Jalen, thank you for subscribing for 39 months. Damn. Eh. So I dressed up as Viper, and I went with a handful of friends, and it was really fun. And I thought a whole lot of people were gonna know who I was. One person asked if I was Loki, and I was like, no, but that's understandable. You know, it's like I understand why, because it was a dark room. But here, you ready for this? You ready for this? I'm not shushing. I'm in the middle of telling a story. Why would you shush me when I'm in the middle of a story? So, Loki, man, they didn't know you were a Viper. Okay. Okay. So, anyway. So, I was sitting... Twitch for like 2 minutes. Should I miss the memo thing? Is this the thing now? Yeah, so Twitch does a thing because they... Yeah, I'm sorry. If you listen, if you just... There's nothing I could do about the ads.
Hi,
Kringle,
Kato.
thank you for subscribing. There's nothing I could do about the ads. Twitch does a thing where it's like, ahaha, we're gonna make you money, Caitlin Witcher. And I'm like, really? And it's like, just kidding. We're taking that money, but we're running it on your channel. And I'm like, cool. They made me mean. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. I appreciate, because like one thing that kind of irks me is when people are like complaining about ads. I got hit with an ad when I came in, then a minute later got 2 more. Really? They need to fix it. That's so irritating. Because I think the only option I can do is just completely turn ads off, but then I don't get the revenue, which honestly is it's not that. But you know, if you have Amazon Prime,
62万つ。Also welcome
holy
back.
sh!
Hope things have been better, Kate. Big sen hug.
Evasives, thank you for subscribing for 62 months. Holy shit! Like Twitch didn't put a video over here, just muted you and played different audio. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Anyway, well, thanks for waiting around. I'm sorry about the ads. What bothers me is when people just go, oh, ads, 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 ads. You know? What am I gonna do about? You know, like what? What am I? How do I? You know? Anyway, so I'm at the bar. Right, going back into the story. I'm at the bar, and it's finally getting warm in here too. Anyway, sorry. And I'm sitting down on this chair because the bar I go to has like a bunch of stories, and they have like couches and stuff. It's really nice, very cool. And I was sitting in a chair, and this girl and guy come over, and they're like, the girl's like, I'm sorry, are you Viper? And I was like, yeah. She goes, oh, really? And then she like waved over the guy, and he came over, and he was like, hey, do you want a Valorant gun buddy? And I was like, sure. And so he's like, what's your username? And I was like, oh god. See, the thing is, I have memorized my Overwatch username, because you know Overwatch, it has like my Willow Lotus, and then it's the hashtag, and then it's the numbers, right? I got that memorized in case I ever run into BTS and they're like, oh, you play Overwatch? I'm like, yeah, you want to add me? I haven't memorized Willow Lotus, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I didn't memorize my Valorant. All I know is it's Coot, but I didn't know if they needed the numbers, and so I paused and I was like, oh god. But then I remembered. Drunk me remembered. I got so drunk like 2 days. Anyway, Coot 420 69 69. No, Nathan, it is not that. You're BTS relative. We don't want to talk about it. It's Liz. We don't need to talk about it. Anyway, so then I remembered. I magically and drunkenly remembered, and I was like, oh, it's Coot blah 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 blah. And they were like, okay, and they like added me. It was like in like this, I don't know what app he was using, but And then I was like, thank you. And they're like, yeah, bye, have a good night. And they just walked away. They just walked away. Guess who has a Valorant gun buddy now? And like, the only way you can get that is if you know someone. What is it, Nate? If like somebody like works in the game or something, or they're friends with someone who works on the game, or I don't know. I don't know who the guy was. I don't know who the girl was. I don't know who they were. They didn't ask me for like, what's your social? They didn't like, hey, follow me on Twitter. Nothing. Right? Employees get a certain amount to hand out.
The internet is a
They
cruel,
chose a random.
heartless, and horrible place. And you know what? I'm here to make it worse.
Okay. Thank you for the bits. They have a certain amount and they just gave it to a random girl at the bar. Damn. Well, I feel special. But they didn't even know. They didn't even know. I wanted to be like, hey, it's going to a good place. You know, I stream on Twitch. I do YouTube and stuff. Ha ha ha. They're like, hey, you want a gun buddy? And they gave it to me. What's your social? Me, right here. Haha. My birthday's October 22nd. When is yours? That's a very interesting thing to say for the first time when it. Okay. I was dressed as a pumpkin and they completely ignored me. Yeah, why would, I wonder, why would they do that? Why would they do such a thing?
かばし
Yep. Thank you, Louis Firth. It's right here. All three of them. All three of them. Thank you for subscribing for 34 months. Maybe they're hitting on you in a very poorly thought out way. Well, no, because the girl came up first and was like, are you Viper? And I was like, yeah. And then she like waved over the guy. And then they came over and they were like, hey, you want a gun, buddy? And I was like, yeah. It was very bizarre. Anyway, so had lots of drinks. Then came home. A little bit hungover the next day. A little bit. Not too bad, but a little bit. And then went to another Halloween party like a day or two after. Kait came out twice. Oh, have I told y'all about the whole Thor situation? All of it? I can't remember what I told y'all in the original streams. I think I did tell you, because I streamed up until the 22nd. I guess I can give you updated. Thor officially has the cone off now. The hole is really, really, really small. It has been healing very good. He has been pooping like a grown-ass man. He has just, it's like the floodgates are open, but not in like a diarrhea way, but in like a I have been holding this poop for so long kind of way. Like, it's nasty. What happened to him? Long story short, okay, I'm gonna tell the whole story. In case y'all missed it, I'm gonna actually make a YouTube video about it. I have a lot of YouTube videos ideas. Thank you for the bits.
Don't let anyone ruin your day. You are an adult. Ruin it yourself.
Why does he have a hole? Thor is my cat. He's 10 years old. I'll show you a picture of him. 1 second. If my phone would like to unlock for me. Hold on. Let me just zoom past all of these wonderful selfies. Okay. Here's my little boy. His name is Thor. And 2 days before my birthday, which was October 22nd, 2 days before my birthday, I noticed that he wasn't pooping, which was very weird. Oh yeah, y'all do have emotes. Duh. Which is very weird for Thor, because Thor's 10, so he's like an elder cat, you know. He doesn't act like it, but he's an elder cat. But I'm also, like, I'm home all the time. The only time I'm not home is when I go to the gym. And so Thor is around me all the time. And he's, like, my emotional support animal. When I have anxiety or when I'm about to have a panic attack, he can usually sense it. And he comes and forces me to either pet him or he lays on my chest, blah, blah, blah. Mango, thank you for subscribing for 23 months.
Welcome back, Kate. Keep being awesome.
Thank you. So Thor, I know all of his weird mannerisms, all right? All of it. Everything. Even his like throwing up habits. I know it's going to be on my rugs, and I know it's usually in sets of 3. Anyway, besides the point, I'm going to turn the heater off. It's getting a little toasty now. So when I went to clean his litter, I noticed there was like, you know, pee clumps because I get clumping litter. I need her. Thank you for subscribing.
バック、ワイウリアリエバゴンクシク。
I hadn't really streamed. I wasn't gone. Like I've been, you know, updating Instagram, Twitter, Fan House, other stuff. Anyway, so when I went to clean his litter, I noticed that there was no poop, and he was kind of acting like a little lethargic, but not really. And I was like, I'll watch him. And so then, should make a command for. Ooh, I should. Thank you. Big brain. And so I was like, I'll watch him for one more day, and if he hasn't pooped overnight, then I'll call the vet. And his vet is like an hour and a half away, and I was like, I don't want to take him that far away, so maybe there's a vet, you know, closer in town. I live in a city, big city. And so the next morning I wake up and there's no poop. He also had been licking his butt a lot, and I was like, that's weird. Anyway, so next day he's licking his butt like a lot, and then he wouldn't sit. Oh, Mr. Nathan is on it. Did that work? Wow. Did it work? Wow. Would you look at that? Watch your cat poop, weirdo. Yeah, so he's healthy. Well, to make sure he's healthy. Anyway, so, I noticed the next morning that when I fed him, he didn't sit to eat. He wouldn't let his butt touch the ground. And I was like, that's weird. So then I Googled, like, cat vet near me or whatever. And then I found one, called them, and I was kind of in a little bit of a panic, but I woke up like really early to call them, and they're like, oh yeah, we have an opening, can you get here in like 15 minutes? And I was like, yep. So then I piled Thor into his crate. He didn't try to fight me, blah 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 blah. So but then here's the thing, last time I took Thor to the vet a year ago, to get his like vaccines and stuff, and then to give him just like a checkup, and he was perfectly fine back then. You know, so I had to, because of COVID, I had to drop him off. And like I said, Thor is always with me. He's never not really with me. And so I had to drop him off at the vet, and he has never been there before. I knew it probably wouldn't go well, which I ended up being right. And the vet was like, yeah, he's really, what did I say? He's like really characteristic, or I've been saying he's really spicy. Let me see if I can, find the exact term. 1 second. I take a daily diary, so I'll probably be able to find it. Do. Let me look up. I'm just looking up Thor. Okay, here we go. All I said was Thor is healthy. The vet was expensive. Tried to stream, but I have a headache. Well, I guess, guess we won't know what the vet called him. Angelus, thank you for subscribing for 16 months. Thank you. Anyway, so basically his old vet said that he was very spicy, or he was very, you know, very something. And so when I go to this, you know, new vet, and he's in the crate and whatever, they're like, okay, go in this room. So I went in the room with him, and I'm like, okay, this is good, because he's going to see me here, and then everything's going to be fine, right? Thor's the cat in the sub notification. The follow, yes. I drew him. There's one sub notification where he's in it, where I hold him up, I think? Did you say in Discord, I wonder? It would have been a long time ago. If anything, I could have sworn I put it in my diary, but I didn't, so... Thor big. Thor is very big. He's very big. He's chunky, but he's also just a big cat in general, you know? But he's just, I adopted him when he was 6 months old. And let me see if I have a picture of him and me. I think I do, but I'm surprised he hasn't come in here, to be honest. Whenever he hears me talking, he has to come in and be the center of attention. Here's him with his, hold on, his little bow tie on. It's not a bow tie, it's a little tie, but, you know, he's got his tie. And then, where's the picture of me holding him? Hold on. Whale. What incarnation? I can't find it. Oh, whale. I'm sure he'll come in here eventually. So, we're in the vet room. Yes, we're in the vet room. And they come in and they're like talking, and Thor does not like being in here. He can't, got him out of his crate so that way we could like weigh him and stuff, put him on the weigh scale thing. And then, like, the nurse had left. Thor like climbed up in my arms and was just holding on to me. And I was like, I've never seen a cat do this, because normally cats, they'll like run, they'll jump off the table, they'll try to hide in the room, they'll go in the sink, they'll do anything else. Thor just he wanted me to hold him so bad, but he didn't want anyone to touch his butt because it hurt, and I was like kind of trying to hold him. And anyway, then the doctor came in and I explained, oh, Noxum, thank you for subscribing.
Phew.
So the vet came in, I explained Thor eats wet food like 2 to 3 times a day. He has dry food when he wants it. He'll tell me when he wants it. He has a water fountain constantly going. He's been peeing. He eats fine. He just hasn't pooped. And she was like, okay, well, we're gonna do some x-rays. But first, like, let me feel around. So she was like feeling around, and I was like, I'm just warning you now, like, the old vet said he was very spicy, but I think it's because I wasn't there. But since I'm here now, he may not be as bad. I was right, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, so she's like, she comes in, she's like feeling his ears, she's like feeling like, his everything else, and she checked his teeth and like his gums, to make sure he's like not dehydrated. Thor's good. Anyway, so she was like, okay, I'm gonna like feel his like stomach or whatever, and I was like, okay. So she like feels it, she like tries to lift his tail, and he growls and hisses. He did not like it. She's like, oh, okay, there's a spice. Okay, well, yeah, he definitely seems like to have discomfort. We should get x-rays. We're gonna try to do an enema to try to like get that out, and that way he's not constipated. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Thor was never be constipated. He's a massive pooper. Like, he has a very healthy digestive. I was like, I don't understand what this could be. And like, side note, like, Nate was here during all this. And what's funny is on the way to the vet, I was like, what if it's his anal glands? Like, because I heard that, animals have to have their anal glands drained or something. I thought it was cats too. Apparently it's usually just dogs. If it's 4 cats, it's very rare. You want to guess what it was? Anyway, but I didn't say anything to the vet because I was like, oh, the vet's gonna know. Obviously, I'm just a stupid kid that has the internet access. Anyway, so they're like, okay, we're gonna give him some x-rays, we're gonna give him a light sedative so that way we can start the enema or whatever. And I was like, okay, like, you can come pick him up in like 2 hours. So I come home, I'm anxious as fuck because, and also too, that trip was like $900. Insane. But I was like, they're like, is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, it's, when you get an animal, you kind of have to prepare for, it's like having a small child, you have to prepare for stuff to happen. You just say kid. I called myself a kid, yes. Because, in my head, that's what I am. Overgrown, thank you for subscribing for 17 months. And so, I'm home, anxious, waiting. They call like an hour after, and they're like, hey, so we gave him, an x-ray, and we tried to do an enema, but he's so blocked, like he's too constipated. It's not gonna work. So we're gonna give you laxatives and a sedative, and you're gonna have to take him to an urgent care tomorrow because it's the weekend, and we're not open on the weekend. And I was like, okay. And like, yeah, so give him the medication and then take him to the urgent care. Then they'll give him the enema. But if the enema doesn't work, then he's gonna have to stay overnight at an animal hospital so they can give him drip fluids and keep him hydrated. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, none of this makes sense because Thor was fine. He's always been fine. He's fine, you know? And so it didn't make any sense. You know, it didn't make any sense. And so I called my mom about it, and my mom is like, well, if he's acting fine, just keep giving him the laxatives. She's like, you don't want to take him to a vet or an urgent care on the weekend because they triple the price for no reason. And I was like, but what if Thor needs to go? And she's like, if he desperately needs to go, then he can go, but he's been acting fine, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay, then just give him the laxatives. And then, like, you know, we talked to like a bunch of other people, and they're like, yeah, just, you know, give him the laxatives, you know, just try to loosen the poop and see how it goes. And the thing is, he was still eating. He was, you know, he hadn't been drinking, but apparently, like, if you give cats only wet food, that's enough liquid, like, hydration for them. Anyway, so brought him home. He was super loopy, super out of it. This was before the cone. And, he managed to like poop a little bit, but he'd like run out of his litter box. Anyway, he's super uncomfortable. Was not having a good time. And then it was my birthday. And so like all my friends that came over, they're like, you know, they're like, oh, Thor, like petting him. They're like, it's okay, buddy. We just need you to poop, man. And Thor's like super lethargic. Obviously, it didn't really feel really great, but he enjoyed having everybody pet him and being like, oh, Thor, oh, Thor. Even, Damon, my friend Damon, you know, D-Fizzy, he's afraid of cats. And he was even petting Thor. He's like, I'm scared of cat. I don't know how to pet. I'm like, just pet his head. Don't pet anything else. Just, you know, pet right here. And so then he's like, okay. He's like, oh, I hope you feel better, buddy. And then he was just like, yeah, you know, I don't like that vet that you went to. I took my dog there once. And he just ended up like petting Thor, and Thor just have a great time. But everyone just felt really bad for him. Anyway, so skip forward to Monday. I wake up at the ass crack of dawn, right when the vet opens, and I call them, and I'm like, hi, I brought my cat in, blah, 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 blah. He still hasn't really pooped. Can I bring him in, you know, and so I can look at his x-rays? And they're like, yeah, can you come in at like this hour? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So load Thor back up in his crate, go back to the vet, and this time there's a different vet doctor there, right? And so it's a long story, I'm sorry. We're in the room, and the other vet doctor comes in, and she's, you know, I tell her everything, like, he's eating, he's peeing, which is good. He's still not pooping. He did a little bit, but not a lot. I've been giving the laxatives like every 8 to 12 hours. He's been taking it really well. Anyway, so I was just telling her everything, and she was like, okay. And so she's like, yeah, so she pulled up his x-rays, and she was like, okay, so here you can see he's very constipated. Sorry, I'm like running out of breath for some reason. She's like, you can see he's really constipated, and like it goes to here. And then she was like, also too, she was looking at his x-rays, and I could tell by her face that there was something in his x-ray that I didn't understand, but she knew. And so I was like waiting for her to tell me. And she was like, oh, so like you see this little mass right here? And I was like, yeah. She goes, okay, so it's really weird. So sometimes horses and cats get these like little floating things, and they're just there. They don't do anything. They're just there. I don't know what she was talking. I don't know what the term was. I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, yeah. And so you can see here, like, this is all the poop backed up in him, which is weird because like it looks like he should be able to pass that really easily. And I was like, yeah, that's the thing, is usually he takes like human sized poops. Like he big poops, and he just hasn't been. And then she's like, another thing too, like they didn't mention it when they sent in the x-rays. They didn't bring it up. They didn't say anything. They didn't, you know, mark it down or anything. But it's something that I wanted to bring up to you just in case. And I was like, okay. So she pointed to his like back hip, and she's like, you see this little bitty, this teeny little white spot? And I was like, yeah. She goes, okay, so that is arthritis. And I was like, okay. And she's like, okay, so he's probably doesn't even notice it by now, and I don't know if that's causing him the discomfort, but he may start having arthritis soon. And I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, and since he is, 10, he is a little older, he may start having kidney problems too. But so far, we're not there yet. And I was like, okay, good. It's just weird. Thor having arthritis. Have y'all seen him? He's a psychopath. Anyway, so then, she wanted to like check his teeth and everything, and he of course was trying to like hide behind me and everything. And I gave him the sedative too. 2 hours before I went into the vet, I gave him the sedative. So he was high out of his mind. And he just wanted to like hide here and then try to climb up. Anyway, so I like put him back on the table, and she looks at his teeth and she's like, "Oh, has he ever been to did he get his teeth cleaned last year when you took him to the vet?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And she's like, do you brush his teeth?" And I was like, "No. Like, I know you're kind of supposed to with pets, but I haven't with Thor." And she's like, "Oh, well, he has really clean teeth, like especially for his age. Like he's got really clean teeth." And I was like, "Oh, that's good." She's like, "Yeah, there's like not a whole lot of tartar. This is great." And I was like, "Good." So then we turn him around, and she's like, "Okay." And because I warned her, of course, that he's spicy. Um, and so we turned him around, and she's like, "Okay, so I want you to put his face in your chest and then hold on to his front paws for me." And I was like, "Okay," because she was gonna feel his stomach and feel like if he was still constipated. So I bent down and put his head in my titties, and like I held onto his paws, and he was just vibing. And so she's like feeling around, and he wasn't hissing or growling this time. And so I was like, "That's a good sign." And she goes, "Okay, yeah, I can still feel he's a little blocked." And she was really thinking, and she was like, he should be able to pass this. And then she's like, "I wonder, I'm gonna lift his tail." And I was like, "Okay." He doesn't like when they do that last time. And she's like, "Okay, well, I'm just gonna do it real quick." And so she lifts his tail, and he starts growling, and I'm just like, I'm holding on to him, right? And she goes, "Let me just," and so she moves like a part of his butt to the side, and he does not. He's like trying to move, and he's trying to like hiss and growl. And she goes, "Oh, yep, that's what's causing it." And I kind of look at her, and she goes, do you want to see?" And I was like, "Sure." She goes, "Okay, so um animals have these things called anal glands." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Because remember, like 4 days before this, I was telling Nate, "Oh, maybe it's his anal glands need to be drained." And so she goes, "Oh, so do you like, so animals, it's more common in dogs, but cats, I guess this can happen too. Like, it's very rare, but his anal gland ruptured. Dude's butthole grew a twinge. It was horrifying. Yeah, Nate saw it. But so she's like, "Do you want to see?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she turns Thor around, and then so his head is now facing her, and his booty is facing me. And I see his butthole. She has his tail lifted, and she moves because he had like two like fluffy like back butt cheeks. Like, here's the butthole, right? He has two little fluffy cheeks, and then here's the tail. She pulled back like his fluff, and there was a hole. So like, imagine this is the butthole, right? This was the hole next to the butthole. It's a gaping hole with blood all around this side, and then a big white like thing protruding out of it. And so she moved that, and I saw that, and my gut, everything in me, like imagine all of my organs just went inside me. And I looked at her, and I was like, "Oh my God." And she was like, "Yeah, so when anal glands rupture, sometimes they can rupture on the inside, but his ruptured on the outside." And she's like, "I don't know why they didn't catch this." Exactly, Terabyte. She's like, "I don't know why the first vet didn't catch this." And I was like, "What do we do?" And she's like, "Well, what we're gonna do, since it's ruptured now, but that would explain why he wasn't." Oh, okay, I'll wait. I'll wait till the ads are done. Aren't ads fun? Any primers? Wait. I got a sound for this.
Any primers?
It's a big cup. Dr. Pepper. I really gotta figure out to get rid of. We only need one. We're gonna have to battle between Nightbot or Stream Elements. Do you have any more sounds? I have this one, which is Nate.
Any primers?
And I have this one, which is Adam.
Disgusting.
And that's it. I have a whole list of things that I want my friends to say, but I haven't gotten around to having them record it. So, you need Edwin. I know. Are the ads done yet? Do we know if the ads are done? Time for my voiceover reel? Hell yeah. I do need to find that paper. Because I think I physically wrote it down. Of all the stuff I wanted people to say, but... oh well. So... how are y'all? Y'all doing good? Nuit, thank you for subscribing with the Twitch Prime for 30 months. Thank you, thank you. How long did I just got back? That was 5 hours. Ugh. Okay, well I waited. I'm off work this week. Ooh, nice. You should take some nice relaxing time to yourself. I waited because I felt bad about the ads. A hole is outside. Yes. Okay. So let us begin with the story. So oh god. The hole was outside. Right. So she showed me the hole was outside and I was like, what do we do? Where do we go from here? And she was like, okay, well, since it's already ruptured, we are gonna sedate him. Why they didn't catch it? Oh yeah, we don't know. We don't know why they didn't catch it. That's the thing, is we don't know. She said that, oh, maybe he was too spicy but that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They should have caught it, you know? As stupid. Anyway, so what they ended up doing was they sedated him, they cleaned it out, and then they're like, okay, so we're gonna give him a shot of antibiotics for 2 weeks. It's gonna last 2 weeks, and he has to wear a cone for 2 weeks. And then the hole, you have to put a warm compress on it, like for 5 minutes 3 times a day, and put Neosporin on it. I'm like, Thor is not gonna let me do that. How did you feeling it was the hole all along? That's the thing, I don't know. It was just a gut feeling, because it didn't make any sense of why he was constipated, because he eats so much wet food and he drinks water, you know? Went to the same place, but yeah, because it's like a hospital, like, you know, emergency hospital type thing, or they just have different vets that work there. I'm not sure how it works, but it was a different person. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so they did everything, and then they gave him back to me, and he had a cone on, and I was like, Thor's gonna remove this cone. He's gonna hate the cone. It's gonna suck. And he did remove the cone twice, and then I big brained it. Right here, get ready for big brain. If you have a pet and they have to wear a cone, they're gonna get the cone off. So what you do is you get their collar and you weave it through the cone, and then you put it on. You put the cone on with the collar, because then they can't get it off. But Thor, the first 2 days, he would like thrash around, and he would like bump into. I mean, to be fair, he kind of bumped into everything the whole time. But he would like bump into everything. He would like thrash around. He'd, you know, fling his head around. He hated it. He'd try to lick himself. But then he got used to it. And Edwin slept over, and he snuggled Edwin, which was really cute. And right off the bat, like, I could tell he started feeling better. And then I think like a week into the cone wearing, the hole, I was constantly checking the hole. I did manage to do the warm compress a couple of times. He would fight me on it a little bit, but then eventually he's like, oh, this is warm. He'd like sit, so I'd hold like the wet, it wasn't wet, it was damp, the damp cloth in my hand, and I'd put it up against his butt, and he would fight me, but then he would just kind of sit. Didn't come back from the blood work. Yeah, well, he's fine, but he's like on the border of potentially having kidney problems. Just because he's old. And like it's normal for older cats to have kidney problems, but I think the fact that he's 10 and he's is, right now he's fine, is good. So far so good. But in the future he may have to take like a daily pill or something. I don't know how kidney problems work for cats. But as of now, I took the cone off I think 4 days ago cuz I don't know if he ate too fast or the food he was eating was spoiled, but he threw up and it was getting caught in the cone. And so I like ran, I was in bed and I hear the hork, hork, hork. And I was like, shit. So I like jumped at, because he didn't throw up the whole time. The whole time he had the cone on, he never threw up. I was so proud of him. But I was in bed and I heard the hork, hork. So I like leaped out of bed and I ran out and I unclipped the cone and it was so nasty. But the hole was like at that, when he was throwing up, it was like the size of like a airsoft pellet. So it had gone from like this to like teeny tiny. And anytime he would like kind of go to lick his butt, I would like get onto him and he'd look at me and be like, fine, and he would stop. So he was kind of mindful of it, but his personality is back 110%. I swear to God. He is so, for starters, he started pooping. Once the hole started healing, it was poop galore. Like it was like y'all after Taco Bell, it was just like, it's a flow of poop. Like I'd be sitting here and I'd be like, oh God, I can smell it. And I would go check the litter and there would just be rings of poop inside the litter box. It was disgusting, but I was so glad that he was pooping. Because I meant like, he wasn't in pain anymore. And then, now he's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. He has a little bit of a hole, but it's been healing really well. And he's been, jumping in the window. He's been sleeping with me. He's been sleeping. I think he's in the bedroom right now, sleeping in the bed. But that is that's the story of Thor. So he's good now, but it was very stressful, like in the beginning, because they were saying stuff like, oh, he's really, really constipated. He's gonna need an enema. If that doesn't work, he has to stay overnight at the hospital, and that's gonna cost thousands of dollars. And I was like, for constipation that he shouldn't even have? What the fuck? Like I was so confused because I was like, I do, I buy expensive dry food and I feed him wet food in the morning, usually around 3, and then at night. So the first bill was like $900 and the second bill was like $500. Why does he have an extra hole? His anal gland ruptured on the outside, so it went pop. Haha. But he's really good now. He's really good. He's really happy. Even, hold on. I took a video of him earlier just screaming at me. Hold on. Wait. What? Yeah? Okay. I don't know what you want. What do you want? What? Food? Yeah. Do you want wet food or dry food? Or attention? I talk to him a lot. I talk to him a lot. What do you want? You don't know? Oh, you want dry food? Okay. He walked over to his dry food container. So usually, the thing about Thor is he's very smart. If he wants wet food, he will come meow at me, get my attention, whatever. And then he'll walk over to one of his, like, finished wet food, and he'll sit at it, and he'll look at the bowl, and he'll look at me, meaning he wants wet food. But if he'll come get my attention, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? He'll walk over to his dry food container because it's like an automatic container that feeds, but it doesn't. It's kind of broken, but it gives him like 8 pebbles, and it's like done. What caused the rupture though? How do we prevent it? I have no idea. It may just because he's old. I say it feels so weird saying old. He's 10. I don't know, but the dry food. He'll go over to the dry food container and he'll just sit there and look at me. And I'm like, okay, he wants dry food. Which you would think cats would only want wet food, but not Thor. He knows what he wants. Nate just went live. That little weasel. Why is he streaming? The man's hasn't streamed longer than me. And I go live and now he goes live? Can we just talk for a second? I have been trying for like a month and a half to get him to play Raft with me again. But I think the ADHD like brain wore off on Raft. He copied our stream title as well. Oh! Hold on. My stupid mouse. No, he didn't. Where is it? Inbird. I have returned. You motherfucker. He just tweaked it so he wouldn't get... Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway, I've been trying to get him to play Raft because I want to fix it. Not fix it. Finish it. I don't know why I said fix. I want to finish it. So bad. But I can't play it alone. I'm gonna wait till he comes on the oh yeah, he changed his setup. Wolfsburg, thank you for subscribing with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Oh, it's his hand. Hold on.
Music. I have my hand over the camera for a reason. There's been something I've wanted to do since I moved into this apartment.
I accidentally spoiled it.
And I finally freaking did it.
He changed his setup.
You're about to see the brain power of me.
Why would you?
It's not really brain power.
Go live when I'm live.
Out. We have a full giant room to stream in. I freaking did it. Why would you go live when why do you have my stream up right now? You are streaming.
Cause you went live the same time I went live.
Pog. Slammin, thanks for the sub.
Oh.
Thanks for the sub.
Did he pull up my stream?
Or is that Kate's stream open right
now? No! Oh.
Wait, this is Kate's stream open right
now. I'm just gonna close out of that real quick. Nobody saw nothing. Anyway, so we moved to living. Yeah, he told me that he wanted to, and I was like, but your stream room is so nice. Like, it's like a good little, it's like the perfect setup. And he's like, yeah, but I can't like walk around, And I was like, why would you want to walk around while you're streaming? He's like, you don't get it. Like, I just want to have room, like I want to be able to like walk around. And I was like, okay, like if you want to walk around, man, do you? Like, I don't know. Annoying. Wait, so now he gets to be the annoying roommate who hogs the living room. Well, he lives by himself now, I think. Dude, I used to be the roommate who hogged the living. Do y'all remember my old Stinger? You were here. How many of y'all were here during like my YouNow days? I was like I shared a living room with he who shall not be named. We named another person. We both streamed in the living room most of the time at the same time, which was awful. Don't ever do that. But we had 2 desks in the living room. That's crazy. It was so loud. I know. I try not to think about it. Forgot about you now. I know. That was so long. I know. God. It's so... I can suggest your old videos all the time on YouTube now, so I've seen that set up. Yeah. Well, I've had... Because all of my setups... Hold on. Hold on. I can't feel my feet. Okay, so... My first setup. I ever had was in my bedroom. This is my very, very, very old Oklahoma kind of setup. It was in my bedroom, and I had like a teeny little desk I got from Staples, and I had one monitor, which is insane to think about because I had one monitor. How did I do anything? But besides the point, I didn't stream. I just, it was YouNow your first live stream platform. Yeah. No. I streamed on Twitch, I think, twice. And then I went to YouNow because Twitch was for gaming. It was more gaming at the time. And then I did YouNow. And then I switched from YouNow to Twitch. Because I think the first time I streamed was in my old bedroom. Hold on, let me get there. Anyway, so Oklahoma has a teeny little desk, one monitor, and then I moved to LA, and then I had the same teeny little desk and the same one monitor, and I had it in my bedroom, but then I just felt so not motivated, so I moved that down to the living room, but I lived alone, so it was fine. And that helped a little bit. Not having your workspace in the same place where you sleep feels so much better to me. Just feels so much better. And then after that apartment, after I moved from that apartment, I had my desk in my room, and it was in the bedroom. It was awful because I don't know, this is where I had my first stream. So my desk was here, and my bed was like directly behind my chair. And so I had like hardly any room. I would just, like, once I like scooted in to my desk, there was no other space. So I had that set up, and then I hated that so much. And then that's when Jewel moved in. And then I asked her, I was like, hey, can I put my desk out in the dining room? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, sick. So then I moved that out into the dining room, and it was so much better. That's where I did the Life is Strange YouTube videos, I think. And then I moved into another place, and that's when I had my setup in a tiny little corner of the living room, and the other person had a massive setup of the corner in the living room. I'm a little salty, but besides the point. So that's when I had that set up, and then I got the ability to have my own room because it was a 3-bedroom apartment, and then a roommate moved out, and I was like, I'll pay more in rent if I can have an office. So I had my own room, and it was amazing. It was so nice. I could have done so much more with that. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was just really adamant on using a green screen, which ended up not even being that good. But anyway, so then I had that whole little room, super nice, fresh breath of air breath, fresh air breath. I think I'm having a stroke. Yes, Lemon, feel free. At the breath of fresh air. There we go. I'm back. Anyway, what was I talking about? My setup in the my setups. Okay, so then after that, then I got broken up with, and then I moved into my own apartment, and then I set up my setup in the dining room, and I tried with the back wall to me, but I was like, I just don't like this. So that's when I rotated it, and that's when I had my whole apartment as like the view, right? And that was cool because I got to like do like stupid coot dances, but then the copyright thing started happening. We couldn't play copyright music anymore. That sucked. And then after that, I had the loft. That was a really cool setup. I liked that setup a lot. I think my favorite thing about that loft, though, is like waking up in the morning and getting a Dr. Pepper, and like I'd drink it in like a glass with a straw and ice, and I'd go up the spiral staircase, and I'd sit down at my desk, and it would be so fucking cold because the AC was right under my desk, and it would go like right. Oh, it was so cold. But it would just be so nice because I'd have like a blanket, and I'd have my Dr. Pepper, and I'd have like the view, you know? It was just the moment that felt. Anyway, so that stream room was really cool, and then I moved again, and then I had a new room with like a closed door kind of room. That was a really cool setup. And then I moved here. Because I like corners like this, you know, where you can have this stuff like this. So the whole story, this whole story was just because of Nate moving his thing to the living room. This was the whole story. It was because of it. Ugh. Anyway, so when he was like, yeah, I think I want to move it to the living room, I was like, why would you do that? And he was like, cause I couldn't have room to walk around. I was like, but why? Like, what? You have a great setup. You know, he's got like the cool lights and he's got the weird bear head. I don't know what men do. Anyway, as long as it's 12 because you're still streaming. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a good day too. Anyway, it's ADHD storytelling. I know. So, oh my god, I didn't tell y'all something. The most amazing thing happened to me like a week and a half ago, okay? So when Nate was here, I was obviously being a tourist shower, a tour guide. That he was being a tourist, I was a tour guide. But we went to the Galleria, I think. I don't know. But I took him to the Galleria because it's cool. And we went to Barnes & Noble so I can get more books, and I was stupid and I bought books I already have because I've done that like 3 times already because I'm stupid. But anyway, so when we were there, he's like, oh, like, should we go shopping anywhere else? And I was like, well, there's a place I've been kind of wanting to go to, but like, we don't have to. Like, I don't want you to feel like you have to go there. He's like, Kate, it's fine. Like, where do you want to go? And I was like, well, we could also get, I think this was before Halloween. It was before Halloween. Cause he's like, I want to get fabric paint for my pumpkin shirt. And I was like, well, it's funny you mentioned that, because there's a place that I really want to go to that is definitely gonna have that paint. And he's like, where do you want to go? And I was like, Joann Fabrics. I love Joann Fabrics, dude. I love Joann Fabrics is the shit. All right, I fucking love Joann Fabrics. Joann the homie. I know. It's also, fun fact, I don't know if you guys are crafters or if you have a family member who's a crafter or if you have a partner who's a crafter. Download the apps because you get so many coupons. Like, it's like a secret. It's like a secret that they have. The Joann Fabrics app and the Michaels app. They have so many coupons. And you're like, oh man, I'm spending so much, but bam, coupon. Anyway, that's not the point of the story. So we go to Joann Fabrics, right? And we pull up and I'm so excited. Like, I'm stupid excited. I'm like, I'm sorry if we're here for a long time. I just really like fabric. Like, I'm not going to buy any fabric, but I just really like the fabric. He's like, no, it's fine. So we go in. I'm like, okay, we got to find your pen first. We're looking around for the paint. And then we walk past the canvas aisle. Because fun fact, I do, you know, stupid little arts. And these are all for sale on my Etsy. Please, I don't want them anymore. Anyway. And so I was like, oh, I should probably get like another canvas or something so I can paint on stream again. He's like, yeah, let's go look at the art section. We go to the art section and there's like massive canvases. Like, they're huge. Come for follow this. That's okay. It's fine. So there's these massive canvases. He's like, oh, you should get this. I was like, Nate, what the fuck would I do with that? Like, I don't even have any more wall space in my apartment. Hyper, thank you for the bits.
How come when Spider-Man has sensory issues it's because he has spidey senses, but when I have sensory issues, it's because I have autism? WTF.
Okay. Thank you for the bits. What was I talking about? I get distracted too easily. I think I need to be medicated. Large canvas. Yes, thank you. So there was really big canvases, and I was like, what would I do with that? I don't even know what I paint. And then he's like, wait, Kate, is this for real? And I was like, what? And he points to a sign. All of the canvases were 70% off. 70% off. And I looked at him and I was like, Nate. And he's like, I'll go get a shopping cart. So I have a shit ton of canvases. And they're good quality too. Like, look at the, like, they got like heavy wood in there. I only got one really big one. I fucked this up. I got only one really big one because if I paint something on here and someone wants to buy it, I don't know how I'm gonna ship it, especially after we learned what happened to the Star Wars one. I'd have to anyway. But I bought a ton of little ones, like little size, and then I got some smaller ones. This was like $2, insane. And I got even smaller ones. But I hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I bought 20 canvases. I'm not gonna do a Bob Ross cosplay. Listen, I can follow a Bob Ross like art tutorial if we wanted to do that for a stream. I think that'd be fun. But also too, we gotta start brainstorming on what the hell to paint because we got a lot of canvases now. But anyway, so I was like filling it, and then the paint was on sale too. When you play in the stream, I have no idea. No clue. Because the thing is too, so when Nate left, I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend like a few days cleaning up the house, making sure like, you know, Thor is good, blah 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 blah, like everything. And then when I think like the last day that Nate was here, I started feeling like I was coming down with something. And I was like, oh, someone must have given me like a cold or whatever. And I tested negative for COVID twice. Like, I didn't feel sick, right? I didn't feel sick. I just was coughing, and it was like a wet cough. No, Nick. Yes, his name is Nick now. Nate didn't get sick. Which is weird because like he was staying here and he was around me, so I don't know. But like I started like coughing, and it was like a wet, nasty cough, and I was coughing a lot. Like it was a lot. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed home. When I felt like I was coming down with something, that's when I went to the grocery store and like, I'm gonna say Nick. Oh no. But I got like chicken noodle soup stuff, which was great because the day after that I felt not great. Can I blame the flu shot? No, because I got the flu shot on October 10th. And that was a long ass time ago. But testing could be cold but different. Yeah, well, the thing is like, because I didn't feel, because when I had the flu in September of 2019, I felt like ass. Like I felt like my blood was sand, and I couldn't get out of bed. I felt so sick when I coughed. Like my whole body ached. I was cold, and then I was hot, and then I was really hot, and then I was freezing, and it was awful. But this time, like I didn't feel sick. I just was coughing, and then I had a ton of congestion. But like, it's gonna be gross. I'm sorry. The congestion stuff, when I blow my nose, it didn't have a color. And so like usually like when you're sick, it's like green and, you know, yellow and stuff. I didn't have a color. But it was also weird too. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have like searing pain in my throat. Where'd you get your COVID test if you feel like answering it? It's the at-home test, which I know you could like fuck up, which is why I did it a lot. But I also too, I go like way up and I do it for like a really long, I'm not like, you know, but when I went to the doctor too, they checked my lungs and my ears and everything, and they just said like my lungs sound fine and my ears just look like drainage. So if anything, I think it was probably just a cold. With the weather changing as well as just like having a cold. Because Jewel got the flu and was telling me how awful she felt and this and that. And I had a friend who had COVID, and he was like, I feel like shit. And I was like, I do not feel like how y'all are feeling, so I do not know. But anyway, I'm fine. Everything's fine. but it took me like a week to stop coughing so much. And like I'm still kind of coughing here and there, but it's like nothing is happening really. And then I still have congestion. Like right now, this whole side of my face is congested. But I think honestly, I do think it was probably just a cold. Because I haven't been sick in forever, so. And I'm also a little bitch when I get sick, so. Haha. But also too, this is the funny thing. So I use TimeHop, right? TimeHop is like an app that you connect all of your other apps, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. It connects it to all of them, and it's like, oh, this is what you were doing 5 years ago today. Literally, like, I don't know, whatever. I like the peak of my sickness. I checked TimeHop, and it was like 4 years ago. I tweeted, "Oh man, I'm so sick right now. Like, it's so cold. I feel like I could barely move. I'm ready to get over the." And then like 8 years ago, "Oh man, I'm so tired of being sick. I can't stop coughing." I was like, this is a thing that happens. Like every few years, I just get hit with a cold the same time in November. Super fucking weird. Anyway, now that I'm done talking, how are y'all? I'm talking for like, an hour and 10 minutes. It's fine. What have you been up to in the last like 3 weeks? Have you done anything exciting? Doing fine, poor voice. My voice is actually doing fine. I'm starting to feel a little stuffy though. I don't know if y'all can tell. I have a 3-hour job interview on Thursday. 3 hour? Well, good luck. I'm sure you will do wonderful. Flu season? You've been in flu season? Just playing Destiny 2? Nice. Working in Overwatch when I can? Yep. I've been playing so much Overwatch. Oh, I gotta tell you about my Overwatch games. Because when you're sick, obviously, you just can't just sit there and mouth breathe at the wall. But I'm in a struggle bus with the fucking door locked, but I'm starting to feel better. Oh, I was like, you're stuck in because the door's locked? How long is it? Call a locksmith. Why are you with it? As I just had a brief moment. I understand now, but I'm glad you're starting to feel better. And you do my placement soon. Oh, I have done like placement after placement after placement. I will boot Overwatch and I'll just jump right into comp. I don't even think twice about it anymore. Comp is my quick play now. Do people get upset? No, because I'm awesome. Took me a 2. Okay, as long as it's not just me. So my Overwatch games. I have to tell you about my Overwatch game. So I played an Overwatch game, right? Nate was playing with me, and then Andy's been playing with me. Emma played with me and Nate for a little bit, which was fun. Oh, hi, Rin. I'll just boot Overwatch then quit. No quitting. So I played an Overwatch game. It was a comp game, right? Y'all understand like Overwatch terms, right? You understand how that works. If you don't, I can explain it. It'll be fine. I've been doing mostly custom games to play it. That's understandable. So y'all know that I am a pleb Mercy main, right? I love Mercy. I really like Kiriko a lot too, but Mercy is still... I am Mercy's bitch. Like, through and through. I am Mercy's bitch. Anyway, so, explain pleb. I actually don't know how to what is pleb? An ordinary person. Ta-da! I'm reminded that Mercy knows you're I know! She's been showing up, like, because I guess the Overwatch crew has, like, gotten back together, and so a few of them, like, make TikToks together, and she keeps showing up on my, like, For You page, and I'm like... you know? Anyway. So... I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Mercy. Right, so I played one comp game, right? You haven't followed? Well, it's not her account. It's like people are reposting it kind of stuff. So Mercy. There was one comp game that I did, and I was Mercy, and we had another healer who just, it seemed like they had never played a video game in their life. Especially support. They have never played support before. So an average, like if like a good average like Overwatch game for me, I'll have maybe like 6,000 healing to like 16,000 healing, depending, you know, if it's like a really sweaty game, I'll have like 16,000 healing. If it's like an easy game, I'll have like 6,000 healing. So I'm playing this comp game, and the person playing, I think they started off as Zen, which like Zen isn't really the best support if you, how do I word this? Zen is good if you know how to play Zen. If you play Zen to play Zen is not a good choice. So this person started playing Zen, and they were just not really healing, and I was doing my best to make sure that the whole team would stay alive, you know? And I was trying real hard. It was a very hard job. Long story short, we were playing the whole time. I'm begging, I am pleading with the Zen to switch to Moira, because they didn't have a D.Va, they didn't have a Sigma, they didn't have anyone that could, like, you know, I think they had a Genji, so the Moira purple balls, because they were just doing DPS, right? I am begging the Moira, or the Zen, to switch to Moira and to heal. I was like, please, because if you've never played a support character before, I feel like Moira is a good option, because to heal, you just, you know, spray a little bit, you throw out a ball, it does a good amount of healing, right? So I'm begging them to switch, and we're about to lose, right? They switch to Moira, and then, you know, we're doing it, we're pushing it, and I am, this is the hardest I have ever, this is going right over what I'm here for, okay, well, just wait. It's the hardest I've ever worked towards healing a team, right? The game ends. We fucking won. But that's not what's impressive. You know what's impressive? The Moira had 8,000 healing. Usually, by the way, usually between the two supports, the difference between healing is at least like 2,000 at the most. Like, so like if the Moira had 8,000, I would have 10,000. Or if the Moira had 8,000, I would have 6,000. Like, usually it's either equal or very similar. Moira had 8,000 healing. That means like they did a good amount of healing. I had 22,000 of healing. 8,000. 22,000. That's not fucking normal, dude. That's not normal. I carried the whole team on my poor little Mercy back. And so at the end of the game, everyone was like, GG, and I was, all I typed, I was like, my back. Like, all I typed was my back. And then, our tank was like, Mercy carried, and I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I fucking did. That's the most insane game where I looked at it and I was like, damn. Because, like, 8,000 healing is a lot. I have 22,000. No, I didn't get a highlight. Because the highlight is if, like, you do something specific. It's not going to highlight me just because I had, like, a lot of healing. But it was... after that game, I was like, Nate, I'm done. Like, that was too much for me. Like, I'm done. And he's like, no, that's understandable. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I gotta take a breather. Like, anyway, so then, yesterday, I was playing by myself, and I played a comp game. And you weren't feeling well during that? Nope. Built different. Ooh. I played a comp game yesterday. I kind of wanted to play Overwatch today, but I didn't know if y'all would be, like, feeling it, because, you know, we had a lot of stuff to catch up on. So, I played a comp game yesterday, and I was playing Symmetra, and there's you know the new maps with the robot where they, like... Okay, so for those of you who don't play Overwatch, I'm going to explain. So, a robot pushes a barricade with the team, and then if the enemy team comes... My mouth is not keeping up with my brain. Enemy team comes, they kill you, blah, blah, blah. The robot goes, oh, time to move the other barricade, and the enemy team moves it towards the other barricade, and then they got to push it to the end, and then basically it's like whoever got it the furthest wins, or whoever gets it to the end wins. So I'm playing Symmetra, which is the woman with the turrets in Enema? Did I say Enema? I don't know. For starters, my brain, I'm having stronks, okay? I'm having a little bit of stronks. Also, my face is really congested on this side, and I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. And also, I can't really hear myself. Nate told me to... Oh, now I can hear myself. Do I sound different? Did it switch mics? Wow, this is so much weirder. Coral Gamer. Coral Gamer! That was so loud. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. That was like Call of Duty microphone. Anyway. Oh, I was playing Symmetra. So, okay. Our team was being toxic. My team was being toxic. They're like, GG. When, so the other people had pushed the barricade almost to the end. We had barely pushed it. Like, it was like here's the starting line. Our barricade was here. Theirs was here, okay? Which meant we had to push our barricade all the way back here to win. Was not looking good. Our tank was like GG. Like, they already, like, they're like, we lost. Me, being super competitive, I was like, no, I'm going to switch to Sim. Because they had a Genji. They had all the annoying stuff. And I was like, I'm going to switch to Sim. And I'm not letting this happen, right? So we're pushing the barricade. And we somehow manage to kill the team. So we keep pushing it, and we keep pushing it, and we keep pushing it, and then the team comes back and we kill them again, and we keep pushing it, we keep pushing it. And I was like, holy shit, I was like, we're gonna win this, I was like typing in chat, I was like, it's not over, like, you know, we don't quit trying to quit, like, it's not over. Anyway, so we're pushing it. We're at the bridge, and our barricade is here. The finish line is like right here, and the enemy team has quick spawn, so that means they spawn and they're like right there, whereas we have to like walk across the map. So, oh, hello, thank you for the bits.
My doctor said I only have 3 days left to live, so I killed him and got 50 years. Life hack.
Thank you for the bits. Okay, the more you know. So we're here, and the whole team is here. The whole team is here, and the enemy team is here, right? And they are like focusing hard on my team, and my team's kind of like pushing back away from the payload. And I was like, here's the thing, I am a payload princess, okay? I will sit on the payload. I don't want to leave it because my team is C9'd too many times, which C9 means like when you leave the payload and time runs out and you lose, and you should have been touching it the whole time. Anyway, I will stay on the payload all the time because I know other people won't. So I was like, okay, here's what's going to happen. My team is obviously right now on the payload. If I move from it, there's a chance that they're going to move from it. I know that I would stick with the payload. But they're not killing the enemy team. What can I do? And I came up with a genius big brain play, and I thought either I can do my best, and if the team C9s, the team C9s. You know, better that than me dying and it being my fault, right? So what I did as Symmetra, team's here, enemy team is here, payload is here, we gotta get it to here. I get Sim's teleport, and I put it behind the enemy team, and I teleport behind them, and I put my turrets everywhere, and I just start mowing them down from behind. I got 4, and they didn't even turn around, and we won. It was the most, I got play of the game, but it wasn't because of that. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's the best thing I've ever done. Like, it was so smart. I was like, holy shit. And so, like, when we won, our team was like, oh, it wasn't GG, now it's GG. Clip, it didn't happen. I wonder, hold on. I may still have the game. Because it saves the games, doesn't it? I will pull it up, don't test me. For some reason right now, I have Kirby Air Ride stuck in my head. Or Kirby Dream Land. Stuck in my head. Don't know why. Anyway, I'm opening Overwatch right now. So I'm going to show you guys. Ah ha 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 ha. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Right now, hold on. I am in tank, I'm silver 2. In damage, I'm gold 4. And in support, I am plat 5.
What part of the body always loses? Defeat.
Thank you for the bits. Y'all have been sitting on these, haven't you? Replays. Oh, it saves a lot. Hold on. Highlights. I think this is it. Hold on.
Arriving at ready for battle.
Oh boy. Wait, hold on. Where am I? Willow, this is it. This is it. How do I... Oh, there's too many buttons for me to focus. Hold on. Spectate overlay? No. I want to spectate myself. Spectate Willow Lotus. Okay. Do y'all want to just watch the last minute of it? Did you finish your battle? Oh yeah, I'm like in 116 right now. Okay, hold on. Haha! Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're just gonna watch me. We're just gonna... How do I hide? So this is me just, I'm, you know, faking him out.
We're so close to
Can you hear
taking
me
the lead.
when I'm talking about? So this is, you know, team has given up. Genji ulted. I panic. Lucio does that. I'm still panic. You can see the panic. Panic. All of this is panic. But they're afraid of me. They're afraid.
Imperfection dematerialized. I impress myself.
I took out the whole team.
If just for a moment.
I took out the whole team.
Distributing turrets.
They didn't even look. They didn't. Oh.
Ready for battle.
Wait, no.
I've got a few tricks.
Wait,
I
no.
remember we were looking into Corsinius
Wait.
PC. Let's just...
Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, so we had overtime, like from here, like all the way back to the start. We had overtime the whole time. I just love that you can see my little brain working. How do I hit, how do I hit go? I still haven't quite 3P? 1P? What is this? What? Intarnation? Hold on. I just... I'm cracked. What can I say?
Is advancing. We must move with it.
I can't believe that worked.
Imperfection dematerialized.
How did that not get play of the game?
If just for a moment.
Like, how did... Hold on. Pause. How did that not get... You know what got play of the game? Hold on. How do I get out of here? Let me leave. Let me leave. Options? No. Help. How do... I don't want to watch this anymore. Oh, that's the beginning of the.
For battle.
That's the beginning of the game. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll just. Oh, that was it. All right. Anyway, this was the play of the game that it gave me. Which, like, it was good, but not great.
I am outstanding.
So, like, not great, but not bad. What are these other ones, though? I've been playing a lot of Farah. Hold on. Which one was this? I saved it. Oh, yeah! Have y'all seen that one? Was I streaming when I did that, or was I sick? Did y'all see that? Cause watch. This was my big brain. So Reaper, I don't know if y'all caught on to that. Reaper ulted, and I booped them into his ult, but then Kiriko threw down her invincibility thing, but that lasts like a second and a half. So I went around the other side and then ulted. Watch again. I'm very proud of myself, in case you can't tell. Watch. Ready? Boop. But then... I'm obsessed with this game. Never streamed since the first and the first kitchen stream. That was, yeah, a scuffed kitchen stream. I tell you what. What's it? What's this one? Ooh, that high noon. Oh, hi, Hecate. I did that. Did you see the high noon? Did you see the Overwatch League? I have not watched a single Overwatch League. I've been too busy playing. I'm a heathen. Anyway. What's this one? I don't know if I've watched some of these. Maybe the pharmacy there, I'm annoyed. Oh no.
I'm looking out for you. I will see my ideals through.
That one wasn't that great. Oh, it was the Junkrat one. Am I obsessed? Perhaps. Oh, this one! I booped the Orisa off the map. Accidentally. I was being, dare I say, a junk rat. Cause in Valorant, when you're hiding in the corners, they call you a rat. Anyway. Hypothetically. Oh, thank you for the bits.
I wrote a sitcom about airplanes.
Oh no.
It didn't take off because the pilot was terrible.
I broke the streamer. More like broke the streamer's will to live. Alright, we can play a comp game. You want to see how sweaty comp games get? I just typed comp into the game. I'm so done. Overwatch 2. Yeah, the game I'm playing is comp. Okay. What do y'all want to see me do? You want to watch support? I will tell you, I played like 3 comp games this morning, and they were... Was it this morning? No, I think it was last night. They were hot trash. Like hot, like steaming hot, poopy trash. Hold on. I'm going to put my jacket there. Okay. Support and tank. Hold on. I'm going to sit like a gremlin. No one can tell me otherwise. Have so many layers on. I'm starting to kind of regret it now, but it's fine. Want to bet? No. No, I do not. All right. What if let's just do this? You know, we'll just leave it up to the game. Also, can I just say, I hate the winter time because the sun sets at 4:30. The sun is like setting now and it's 2:38. I wanted to, because we're gonna do a mini chunk today, because you know normally Monday we do mini chunks, because I want to film YouTube videos. But the sun's gone. I mean, it's still here obviously, but it's like it's gonna be gone, you know. Where am I supposed to get my good sunlight to film my YouTube videos? Also, I'm gonna throw this out. I may not talk to the chat when we're playing comp. I may talk to myself. Just pretend I'm talking to you guys, and it's fine. Got about the time. It's almost 4 here, and the sun is still up. Well, I mean, technically the sun is still up around 4. It's just at 4:30 it starts to set. Paul, thank you for subscribing for 20 months. Ring light. Yeah, I could do the ring light. It's just... it doesn't look as good as, like, the golden sun, you know? I'm rooting for you. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got our Juju in here. I feel like I need to crack my neck. Oh, there we go. Haha, y'all didn't miss that, did you? This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Alright, place your bets. What do you think I'm gonna get? Dips, or tank, or support? Usually if it's support, it's like right off the bat. Thought it set in 5:30 in California, but then I'm in Palm Springs. Well, I mean, I don't actually know. It feels like it sets at 4:30 for me. Are blurps disabled? They shouldn't be. What was that? Dragamus, thank you for subscribing. 50 months, damn. It shouldn't be. It should be working. Okay, what do y'all think I'm gonna get? Oh, support, calling, tank. You may need to do something in regards to that. Okay. What am I? Oh, I'm support. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna do it. Pardinator, thank you for subscribing with the Twitch Prime. Y'all ready for sweaty? Haha. There's something super good. Duggan's first. Ooh, that's good. I'm glad.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
Oh boy.
Angel at your shoulder.
I've kind of gotten more used to the new Mercy flying around. Did you buy the character's last bit? Nope. Listen. I refuse. I'm on strike.
Not as quick as I used to be.
I may buy Mercy stuff, but
you
know, everyone, Diva too, maybe Diva. Listen.
Helping those in need is its
I
own
told
reward.
you. I didn't want to be held because I knew I was gonna regret it. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna win real quick. We're just gonna win. Ooh. This is fine. This is fine. need a Winston counter, I can already tell.
I am empowering
Come on, Widow.
Come here and I will heal.
Diva! Diva, I swear to God.
Still watching over you. Damage intensified. Activating self-destruct sequence.
Alright, that's one way. Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
Let's keep it moving.
Cheese and rice.
Here to help. Casting a spell on you. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh no.
Payload has reached the chip.
That was close. That was close. We're good. We're doing good so far. We're doing good so far. I'm surprised the monkey hasn't dived our widow yet. Oh.
There's one.
See, look. I told you, payload princess.
I'll make sure that doesn't scar. My servants never die.
Where'd she die? Hold on.
I will not let you fall. Be uplifted.
Step Rider.
Oh no. No one's on the payload. No one's on the payload. No one's on the payload.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Activating healing stream. Come here, Toki. Enemy over here.
Don't worry, Widow. I got you. As long as that Widow doesn't get me. Cheese and rice. Widow, this isn't working.
No one can hide from my sight.
Alright, this monkey's a little dumb. He should be coming for me. Instead, he's going for the diva. There we go.
I'm on the payload. Anyone care to join me?
Healing stream connected. I see an enemy. How's my KD?
Ta-da! Oh, I feel bad. The cast keeps dying. I had to move it a little bit. I just had to move it a little bit.
Helping you up.
I think he understands. He's died 4 times. Oh,
Feeling more
about to be a 5th. See, I'm used to the rubber banding now. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Come here for healing.
Cass. Cass. Come here, dumbass. Thank you.
My servants never die.
I'm trying, Diva. I'm trying.
Step Rider.
Wow, he botched it. Oh, it's cheese and rice. Hip, hip. All right. All right. How are we looking? Widow needs to switch. Widow's gotten 3 kills.
Witches don't die that easily.
Widow has gotten 3.
Here to help. Here to assist.
Diva saved me. Diva saved me. Whew.
I see an enemy.
Thanks, Doc. How many shots was that? Thanks, Doc.
Oh, Cass, I'm trying. Alright. Okay, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Nice. Okay. Oh, Diva.
Casting a spell on you.
Oh, she got one.
Diva, back in action.
Wait, is Symmetra still in that the one I played? I mean,
Come here and I will heal.
Sim is still in Overwatch, yes. I don't know how long ago you played because they redid her. Please, I am the only one here.
Step Rider.
You're welcome.
It's high noon.
Payload princess. Cheese and rice. How much healing did I do? Yeah, see, it's like that's about average.
Switching sides.
Let's just hope we don't get rolled. You know?
Select your
Let's just
hero.
hope that we don't get rolled. Because, you know, timing wise we did pretty good. Good job, great. Thank you, I know. Tism. Okay, beans and chili, yes or no? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had chili.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
I have a taco soup, which has beans in it,
You
and so
remind
if
me of
chili is like
myself
taco
when I
soup,
was
I think
younger.
chili should have beans in it.
I'm way cooler than you.
That's exactly what I would have said. All you're missing is the hat and cigar.
What? I think the only chili I've had was like from Sonic, and it made my stomach upset, but I was also like 7. And it could also be because it was from Sonic.
Someone call the ambulance.
오, 짱이다.
5, 4,
Someone call the ambulance.
Alright, who do we got? Oh, we have Widow still?
incoming.
Cheese and rice.
Stop the payload.
Oh! Do they have Doom? Do they have Doom? They have Doom. They have Doom, don't they? Oh, this is my nightmare. This is my nightmare! Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I'm here for you. Oh. I told you I'm here for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not sure where that came from or how that got me. Okay, come on. Well, he died, so.
I'd better be more careful.
It's fine. This is fine. Chili has beans. I don't know.
Sniper, don't get caught.
I'm just gonna take my time. Our Widow has it under control, which is surprising because they did not have many kills. I mean, in comparison, 18, 19, they should be up. Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm trash talking my own team. I need to be focusing.
Fostering you.
That should be in your bonnet.
If anybody needs me, just holla. Woo! I need meat. I need meat.
Step right up. Plenty more with that.
You having fun? Yeah. I love Overwatch.
No one can hide from my sight. Supplying damage increase.
Hey, remember when I forgot what the Mercy Wings were and I tried to draw them? And y'all were like, "Kate, it's this," and I was like, "No, it's not," and we couldn't figure it out for the life of me.
My healing spell
Ooh,
is
ooh,
upon
ooh,
you.
ooh, ooh, ooh. Good times. Is this game worth installing?
Activating
It depends. I think I mean, it's one of my favorite.
My servants never die.
Help me, help me, help me. I can get it. I can get it. I can't get it. I can't. So sorry, Diva. I was gonna do it.
Sniper, keep your eyes peeled.
I understand. Feeling better yet? Feel stronger?
on my way.
Thank you, Connie.
I was gonna res the Diva, but it was too risky.
Sterben nicht.
No one's gonna know I'm over here. Ooh.
I'll make sure that doesn't stop.
Step right up.
Oh, Cass, I can't.
No one can hold me down.
60 seconds.
Help, please.
Making a full recovery.
I don't want to talk about what just happened.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
You know, for scientific reasons, I don't want to talk about what just happened. Diva!
Activating healing stream.
D.Va. 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 Cheese and rice, D.Va. Chance! 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 Damn it.
10 seconds.
It's okay, you know, it's fine. It just means we get to play a little more Overwatch.
Reached the checkpoint.
It's fine.
Right by you. Here to assist.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Alright, was that
Now that's teamwork.
fair enough?
I see an enemy.
Oh, cheese and rice! Help me! Oh.
Stay sharp.
I hate that stick. I hate it. They need to bring back the flash. Like, the stick is such an easy kill for no reason.
No one can hide from my sight.
What happened to D.Va?
Feeling more powerful?
They have a Mercy now? Do they have a Mercy? Ooh!
Thanks. Enemy over here.
Nope. Okay, good. We have an Orisa now.
Enemy damage.
Come on, Widow. Ooh! Ooh!
Step right up.
Nice.
Peace.
Alright. Easy peasy. This is,
Seconds remaining.
going well. We have the high ground. I just have to make sure I don't die. If I die, then it sucks. How are we doing? Okay.
Amplifying your power.
No, no, no. We need the high ground. Oh, they switched to Sigma? Ooh.
Understood.
They have a Genji now, too. Oh, shh. This is my nightmare.
30 seconds.
My servants never die. They don't have much time.
Come on, Orisa. Come on, Orisa.
Let me keep
You know, you'd think that Kitsune would make Mercy res faster, but it doesn't. Anyway, we won. Let's go! Let's go! Feels good. Feels good.
Play of the game.
We don't want to. I don't know if this was. Is it me? No. No, this is when I boosted. This is good. This is good. How did he miss the stick? The stick sticks. One more and then I see what I place. Y'all want to do one more? This is how it starts, man. This is how I end up playing for like 4 hours. Cause you're like, one more, man. I just need one more, and then so right now I'm Plat 5. I think I placed the day before yesterday Plat 5 again, and I'm probably gonna place Plat 5 again. But we'll see. As long as I don't go to gold, I'll be good. I'm gonna get gold. I already know. Okay, no, it's fine. Shh. I'm gonna get Plat 4. What skin? We've been doing good with this skin. We'll keep this skin. Oh, we got the Widow! We got our Widow! Oh no, does that mean we're against? No, I don't recognize it. Okay, so we have the Widow. We know that the Widow is good.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Ish. We also know that they won't switch.
No unnecessary risks.
Wait, I can do this too.
Piece of cake. Je sens que je vais bien m'amuser.
Okay, everybody send me your juju. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we got a Pharah. This is good. Maybe.
If it must be done, let it be done quickly. You call it? Your end is within my reach.
That just feels so good.
You killed your mother, Pharah. What the hell? Hold on.
Healing stream connected.
Oh, shit. 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 Oh! Oh! Too far. Oh!
Big stinger lap.
The diva saved me. The diva saved me.
Come here and I will heal you. You have my thanks. I'll make sure that doesn't scar.
No, diva.
Enemy here.
Diva. No, Moira, throw yellow. What are you doing?
Let's wipe them out. My ultimate is almost ready. I'm ready to initiate self-destruct. You'll be fine now.
Hello. Tigger, thank you for subscribing. Cheese and rice.
My servants never die.
Nice. Oh! Tannis, thank you for subscribing too. Thank you, thank you.
I empowered you. Rocket barrage incoming.
What? Bitch, where? What the hell? Where were you? Okay. Okay, we are up way too close. I do not like this. I do not like this. I don't like it. Don't want it, don't like it. Oh, cheese and rice, Pharah. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're gonna DPS it too. Oh, I'm just gonna go behind us.
Now this is come here for healing.
Cheese and rice, cheese and rice, cheese and rice and broccoli and cheese and rice and broccoli and cheese and rice and broccoli. Eva, I can't fit through the whole.
This ends now.
Widow, no, Widow.
You're done.
It's okay, we just regroup.
My skills are still needed.
Yeah, we regroup. Viking King, thank you for subscribing. Just no, fall back, fall back, fall back. You're gonna get hooked.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence. I am not now.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with the. Ooh.
Rocket barrage incoming.
All right.
Activating self-destruct sequence. My servants never die.
Oh, that's my nightmare. Nice.
My healing spell is upon you.
Haha.
No one can hide from my sight.
Found an enemy.
I did not rage. I don't know what you're talking about.
Score
I've been cool,
1-0.
crisp, cucumber, calm, cool, calm, crispy pickle. This is fine.
Take care of each other out there.
Anyway,
It's nice being on home turf.
you switched to Torb? Oh god. Calm, coot, and collected. CJ, as much as I love, you know, the letter K,
4, 3,
sometimes
round.
the K can be a little
The objective.
the K can be a little dangerous to make words with.
Checking in.
Oh! That's my bad. That's my bad.
Zeit für einen neuen Plan.
Alright, let's just,
The objective is now
okay. We,
Your shoulder.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you, monkey. You just gotta lead me in the right direction. Okay? Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm with you.
Enemy over here. Feel stronger?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm capturing the objective.
Okay. Sorry.
Now this is ethically.
Okay. So, we lived. Oh. I don't have res.
Hello. You call?
Oh, oh no, they have a Reaper. Oh, we got him. Winston. He left me. Oh, I lived.
Being done. Fostering you.
You got it, Ash. Oh.
My thanks.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I got you. Oh, I rubber banded a little bit too hard.
No one can hide.
This is a good team.
Sight.
They swapped to Monkey when we needed him most, and they're doing a good job. And now we have Reaper, so now Monkey would not be ideal. Oh, Widow's on it though. Yes, ma'am. We're good. We're good. Don't worry, Winston, I got you. For some reason. Oh. Uh-oh. We lost Monkey. Oh, Ash. Ash, we're doomed. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's fine. Oh, mini chunk. Hell yeah. I think this works better. Oh no, why would you go far? They have a... Okay, you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Alright, Winston. This isn't gonna work, man. Okay, okay, this is good. This is good. This is... Okay. Moira carry. Let's go. Do you... Okay, look how much damage. Do you see where it says damage? Look how much damage Moira has. Oh, we won. Versus healing. They have more damage than healing. That's what you call a DPS Moira. But anyway, we won. So...
Play of the game.
Y'all ready to, Alright. Should they... Yeah, they should have healed more. As you can see, I play a little too much Overwatch. I'm plat 5. Let's see what I am now. Let's go! Let's go! Plat 4. We're slowly moving our way up. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Plat 4. And that means I'm gonna close the game and not play for the whole rest of the day because I'm too scared I'm gonna drop. Next up, Grandmaster. Could you imagine? Could you imagine me, Grandmaster? Pfft. Yeah, okay. What's higher than Plat 1? Diamond. I've only hit Diamond once, and it was an open queue of comp because people don't normally do support, and I always support, so it's because I'm a supportive person, okay? Anyway, that was fun. Thanks for letting me play Overwatch. Mouth breathe and play Overwatch for I don't know how long I did. Is Nate still streaming? He's playing Valorant. Is he back on the Valorant kick? Ugh.
KJ's AFK now.
Sounds like he's having a hard time. Anyway, I need to get Valheim. I think didn't y'all try to get me into Valheim like a few months ago? But I looked at it and I was like, meh. That's a bad thing. So I mean, I do like Valorant. It's just I'm in an Overwatch kick, you know. I got the Overwatch itch. Platform rubbing your Overwatch ones. Yep, I plan on it. Anywho, I think I'm gonna go try to. Oh, Jessa! Oh no! Hi, Jessa. Thanks for the raid. I'm about to go too. Hi. Welcome in. Hi. How was your stream? What did you do? Did you have a good stream? I did 2 games of Overwatch and I'm plat 4 in support now, which is always fun. It was good. You saw? How long you been here? Support is my worst. Oh, I love support. Support is always my high. Oh, Nate's rage quitting. Is he rage quitting? Anyway, just like 4 minutes. Okay, that's fair. I was like, damn. You had it on screen? Yeah. We peeked to make sure you weren't leaving. Wait, I'm sorry. Well, cause like listen, normally on Mondays I only stream for 2 hours. That way I can film YouTube videos for the week. But the sun is gone. Also, y'all know how like sometimes I worry I'm too loud. And I'm like, oh, people can hear. I fixed it. You want to see what I did? So that way people won't be able to really hear from the outside. Watch this. You ready? I put my spare mattress up against... Because I had it out for when Nate was... and I didn't want to put it back in my closet. And so I was like... I'm gonna be so smart right now. It's so dumb. I don't even know if it works. But I feel like logically, it's gonna work. Alright. Anyway, it's professional soundproofing. I know, right? You're literally mega mind. I know, I got the forehead for it. Anyway. Galaxy brain. Anyway, mod should get your why? I have so many questions. Watching them support it. Thank you, Rin. I'm sorry for the ads. I apologize. Twitch, blame Twitch. It's not my fault. Anyway, well, thank you, Jessa, for the raid. I'm gonna go raid my good friend Inbird. I think he's raging at
Oh yeah.
Stinky Ray. Thank you for gifting a sub to Rin. We're gonna go raid Nate. I think he's raging at Valorant. So you could just, we haven't raided him in a long time because I haven't streamed and he hasn't streamed, so you just go in and call him short. Cause he loves it. Even though he won't admit it. But anyway, oh, that's not here. Oh, raid Inbird. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to my stream today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And thanks for letting me play Overwatch. And thank you for letting me talk for like the whole time and get y'all caught up on everything. I think for now, I'm going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's for certain. But we may do Tuesday, Thursday. Just gonna see how it goes, you know? Anyway, let's go raid Nate. Call him short. Short bird. You'd be like, what kind of bird are you? Short bird. I don't know. Y'all are more clever than me. I put a mattress against my door to help the sound, okay? Obviously, there's not a lot going up here. going up here. Yep. Okay. Well, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.